Hey guys, it's Daryl. It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I'm making this video totally off the cuff. It's about 4:30 in the morning. No, not even. Oh my God, it's not even 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting ready to go to the gym. I've been thinking about making this video for a while because it's a private part of my life, and sometimes I feel like I don't know. I don't. I'm not ashamed of it at all. It's just very personal to me, and sometimes it's hard to share a very personal part of yourself. So, but I want to talk about this. So, you guys know I watch a lot of Wes Watson stuff. I love his stuff. I love the positivity. I love how he talks about repetition. That's what pulled me out of drug addiction. Um, the repetition, I started walking. I needed to get busy. I started feeling better. I started feeling healthy. I started to feel I got my soul back. And I say that and I mean every word of that. I literally got my soul back and I started to feel healthy again. I started walking and I lost weight. I started eating better. Then I needed to tighten everything up. So I started lifting weights. And now I'm organized where I do this. I do, it's borderline obsessive compulsive. I don't know how Wes and these other people think of what they think about that. But it works for me. I realize there's times when the thing is to control anxiety when you can't do the things that you normally do. Like when it rains, I'll ride the bike in the rain. I'll ride the bike in the snow. That's why I got a limp right now because I hit a patch of black ice about 2 winters ago and pretty much broke my hip in the middle of the woods and had to get myself out of there. Anyway, so controlling anxiety when I can't do what I do what I repeat every day. But when I find something that works so good for me, that propels me, I don't want to change it. Why would I change it? And that's where I got the repetition. That's why a lot of this stuff, like I said, I don't look at Wes, and I want to talk about David Goggins too. The black guy, the SEAL. He went through BUDS training 3 times. I'd highly recommend that anybody that likes Wes Watson stuff, watch David Goggins. They seem, from with your eye, they seem different at first. Black, white, a SEAL, an ex-con, but they are so similar. It's unbelievable. They both preach and talk about the same exact thing, about pushing yourself, pain, hardship. And I know that because the hell that I lived through every day through 25 years of my life of heroin addiction, the hell that I put myself in, I didn't think I was going to live through. I didn't want to live through. I saw no future. I was sure that's how I was going to die. I prayed every night that I would die in my sleep. I swear to God. No bullshit. Please let me die in my sleep so I don't have to live this day over again tomorrow. I have to wake up sick, thrown up, shitting in my pants. Yeah, you get terrible diarrhea. As soon as the heroin wears off, you leak out of every hole you have. Every day. Then you got to go out and lie and steal and do whatever you have to do to stop that. It's a full-time daily. It is hell. If there's a hell worse than that, man, I don't want to know. All right, but David Goggins, amazing. You want to talk about a tough motherfucker? I watched a video. He talked about a 100-mile run that he had to do in 24 hours. It was a competition. He got to the 70-mile mark where he was running around a 1-mile track. However many times he could do it in 24 hours. He got to the 70 miles. And they showed the x-rays in the video that he had stress fractures in his tibia and fibula, in his calves. And his, I'm not sure what the bones are called, in the foot. I mean, he was messed up, man. And the motherfucker ran another 30 miles on broken feet. That's fucking, that's crazy shit. To me, I almost started thinking, that's somebody who might like paying a little too much, but I'm just kidding around when I say that. I mean that's just amazing. That's inspiring to me. It's all about inspiration too. If you see somebody else, if that motherfucker can do it, I can do it. Like I said, I remember when I first got clean. I first started getting in shape, and I talked about this before. I saw that movie Magic Mike back about 15 years ago. Now, actually, I didn't see the movie, but I saw the women's reaction to the movie, and the guys, and the abs and the six packs, and I started looking around, and I was like, oh my god, they almost can't control themselves when they see these six pack. That is just like an animalistic thing with women, the abs, the six pack, and I was like, you know what, I want that. I fucking want that. Look, it's very egotistical. It is, but then it became more than that. It became way more. It became way more than. It wasn't even about women or being attractive at all. Once I got into it, it was about succeeding at this mission, this task that I had set for myself. You know, I went from 277 pounds, man tits, fucking D cups, man, big love handles. Disgusting, man. Big jiggly, massive shit. And I'm 53 years old, and I'm in some I burn over 4,000 calories every fucking day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I ride that bike 10 miles every day, 365 days a year. I walk 4 to 6 miles every day in snow, in 100-degree weather, every day of the year. I work out at least with weights at least 2 hours every day. I get up before 3 a.m. so I can do this before I start my regular day. Why? Because it feels so fucking good. It's addictive. And it just sets your mind. If I can do this, I can fucking do anything. I feel like I have a head start on everybody else. You know, everybody else is starting down here. I'm up here. That's how it feels. And it fucking works for me. It works fantastic. And you know what? Now it's kept me away. I wouldn't even fucking think of using heroin. Crack cocaine. I used to smoke that shit every fucking day for 20 years. Could not control myself. You know? And it felt terrible. I would spend every penny. I would pawn everything I had just to feel worse. Now, I would take a bullet to the head before I would take a hit of crack. Because what I've built here means so much to me that it would be disgusting to me to shit on what I built. And then I have my art too. Everybody's got a talent. Just because I have art, other people have other things. Other people have talent in carpentry, in speaking, in writing, in and everybody's got a talent. God has given everybody a talent that they are best at, that they are better than almost everybody else on the planet at. Everybody's got a talent. Okay, so this is what I want to talk about today. This is something I've done. I say my prayers every day for the last 13 years. I won't get too into it. I say the regular prayers, the Our Father and all that. I pray for the people. I pray for other people. My family. And then when I'm on my walk, I talk about I talk to the universe that I'm a good person and good things will come to me. Positive attracts positive, and you believe that, and you speak it into reality. And it's funny that because both Wes, Goggins, anybody that succeeded, anybody that's kicked ass at life, and this stuff's even in Christian in Christian in like church. I don't know what's called when the priest talks, but they talk about that too, speaking things into reality. Positive attracts positive. So lately, I've been doing this because there's been negative bumping into my life. I've found that too, that when your life gets better, there's envy and jealousy and anger out in the world, and there is people and elements that will try to take you down. I believe that they're people and entities that aren't doing good don't like to see other people succeed. So I have negative things bumping into my life. So I came up with this thing where I pull in, I say this out loud on my walk. I pull in love, positivity into my life. Positivity, love, gratitude. I can't remember the list. Abundance, prosperity, truth, health. I pull these things into myself. I deflect negativity. I deflect hate. I deflect jealousy. I deflect envy away from myself. I reject it. And I say these things out loud. I've kind of structured it more over the last couple of weeks, and I'll be damned if it doesn't work. Check this out. Look, I'm going to show you guys this. I treat other people good, and people have been treating me good, and my life gets better every day. I got this. I was gifted. My neighbors knocked on my door, my next door neighbors, and they gave me a drone. That I just mentioned in passing that I liked. It was interesting. The drones, the fly up in the air conversation, and a knock on my door, and hey, girl, I got something for you. See it over there? Yeah. I'm not saying, it could be related. It might not be. That's just one example. But you believe it, man. The more you believe it, the more you believe it, the more it becomes your reality. So that's what I've been doing lately. For like about 10 minutes, I just speak it into reality. That I pull in positivity, love, honesty into my life, and I reject anger. I reject negativity. And sometimes, and I debated about talking about this because it's very personal. And it's something that probably could be easily mocked. And see, that's wrong. That's wrong. I know that in my heart. And that's probably why I'm making this video is it makes no difference. It only matters who I am and who I know I am. As far as what other people think, that's inconsequential. And there is always going to be negativity. And there's always going to be an element out there that will try to stop my progression, including myself. So, life is good, man, and it's getting better every day. So, that's it for today. Y'all get out there and kick ass. Have a great day.